There are moments in life when the silence becomes deafening. Not because there is no sound, but because the voice inside your head is louder than anything else. It whispers, "You're not good enough. You're not ready. You'll fail again, just like before." And slowly, that voice becomes your truth. You stop trying. You stop dreaming. You stop believing. You begin to shrink yourself, bit by bit, until you can barely see who you once were. The person you used to be. Full of light, of laughter, of courage. Fear. Self-doubt. They are quiet thieves. They don't come crashing through your door. They sneak in softly, disguised as caution, as logic, as protection. But the truth is, they are not here to protect you. They are here to paralyze you. And maybe right now, you are standing on the edge of something beautiful. A new chapter, a long-awaited dream, a chance to become someone you've always wanted to be. But your legs feel heavy. Your chest is tight. And your mind keeps returning to the same question. What if I'm not enough? Breathe. Just breathe. You are not alone in this. Every soul that has ever done something extraordinary has walked through fear first. They, too, felt their hands shake. They, too, wrestled with voices that told them to stay small. They, too, had days where getting out of bed felt like climbing a mountain. This, what you are feeling, is human. It does not mean you are broken. It means you are becoming. Because growth doesn't feel like blooming. It feels like breaking. It feels like being cracked open, so that something more honest, more real, can finally rise to the surface. You see, self-doubt is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you are aware. Aware of the weight of your dreams. Aware of the risks. Aware of how much it matters to you. But awareness does not have to become your anchor. You can feel fear and still move. You can hear the doubt and still speak. You can question yourself and still rise. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the quiet decision to move forward anyway. So today, you don't need to climb the whole mountain. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to become someone new overnight. You only need to take one small step. One choice. One breath. One moment of belief. Even if it's shaky. Because self-trust is built slowly. Not in the moments when everything is certain, but in the moments when it isn't. Think about the first time a child tries to walk. They fall. Again and again. But no one looks at that child and says, "You're not meant to walk. Just stay there." No. We cheer for their effort. We celebrate the stumble. Because we know, falling means they're trying. Falling means they're learning. You, too, are allowed to fall. You are allowed to try. You are allowed to not get it right the first time. There is no shame in learning. There is no shame in becoming. I know the world can be loud. It tells you to prove yourself. To be perfect. To have it all figured out. But what if I told you, you already are enough? Not because of what you do. Not because of what you achieve. But because of who you are. A soul with depth, with kindness. With dreams still unfolding. You don't need to be more. To be worthy of love, of peace, of happiness. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for your own life. Take a breath with me. And say this gently to yourself. I am doing my best. I don't need to have it all figured out. I trust my process. I trust myself. Even if I am afraid, I choose to move forward. Let those words wash over you. Not as a chant, but as a truth you are slowly learning to believe. Maybe you've been hurt. Maybe life knocked you down when you least expected it. Maybe someone made you feel small. And you've been carrying that weight ever since. But I want you to know this. Your past does not define your worth. Your scars do not disqualify you. They prove that you survived. That you are still here. That you have more to live for. And just because you have doubted yourself, doesn't mean your dreams aren't real. doesn't mean your path is wrong. It just means you are human. And humans can heal. Healing doesn't always look like loud breakthroughs. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's choosing to get out of bed. Choosing to smile again. Choosing to say no to the thoughts that once controlled you. Every act of self-belief, no matter how small, is a seed planted deep within your spirit. And in time, that seed becomes a tree. Strong, rooted, unshakable. You will grow into your strength. You will learn how to hold your own heart with gentleness. You will see the light in yourself that others have seen all along. And when the doubt returns, because it will, you'll know how to welcome it with compassion. And keep going anyway. Because fear is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It points you toward what matters most. And you, dear soul, you matter. Your voice matters. Your dreams matter. So next time fear shows up, say this: thank you for trying to protect me. But I am safe now. I am capable. And I choose to move forward with grace. You don't need to fight your fear. You just need to walk beside it. And trust that your courage will carry you home. Remember, you are allowed to rest. But don't give up. You are allowed to question. But don't stop believing. You are allowed to move slowly. But don't stop moving. Progress is not always loud. Sometimes it is soft and unseen. But it is still progress. The world needs your light. Not when you are perfect. Not when you are fearless. But exactly as you are, in this moment. You don't have to be extraordinary to be worthy. You already are. You were never meant to live in the shadows of fear. You were meant to rise. Even with trembling hands. Even with an unsure heart. You were born to rise. So let this be your reminder. You are not your doubts. You are not your past. You are not your fear. You are the one who gets back up. You are the one who tries again. You are the one who chooses love. In a world that often forgets how, you are the one who keeps going. And that is power. That is courage. That is enough. If this message spoke to you, if it reminded you of your strength, of your worth, of your light, please subscribe to the channel so we can walk this path together. Like the video if it touched something in you, and share it with someone who may need this reminder too. Because healing grows in circles, and when we rise together, we rise higher. You are not alone, and you are never too far from hope. Keep going. Always.